In the lane, Helly, one-on-one, little turn move there, off the back of the rim, lays flat, rebound tipped out of there though, and it's picked up by the Eagles. Meanwhile, right side for three, Schmeeler got it from the right wing. Eagles retake the lead at 8-6. Meanwhile, rifling it ahead is Erickson to Royer behind the defense and scores the basket. Oakley Armstrong the touchdown pass. 13-12, the Warriors answer. Embretson reverses it to Zoe Armstrong. Left side, Erickson open, left wing for three, got it! So the Warriors needing an outside shot to fall, they retake the lead at 19-17. Clayton Ridge tried to take the lead here a minute into our third quarter. They get it to Helly on the left block. Fadeaway shot, banks it up and in. Tough shot with good defense by Embretson, and the Eagles lead 25-23. Sarazua gets the rebound. Eagles back in the offensive end. Sarazua has a lane to the basket, drives in, shovels up the shot up and in. Nobody picked her up defensively, and it's a 4-point lead for the Eagles. Oakley Armstrong inbounds to Erickson. Erickson, top of the key, goes off a pick, kicks it in the corner. Armstrong, right corner for three, no good. Rebound knocked out of there, picked up by Ostrander and fouled with 1.1 seconds to go. And it is Clayton Ridge going to win this one. The Eagles, who won all of 2 games this season, come into Central and fight past the Warriors by a final score of 34-31. The best tournament action is on KCTN FM 100. It's our 3A Girls Tournament opener tonight on KCTN. In our featured matchup, North Fayette Valley takes on Dubuque Whalert. The Tigerhawks enter the postseason with a solid win over Sumner Fred earlier this week. They realize the tall task they have tonight, but they expect to battle. For Whalert, the 3A state tourney runner-up from a season ago, and a team that is ranked 4th in Class 3A. They plan on beginning a tournament run tonight. The winner moves into the regional semifinal on Wednesday. NFV and Whalert. The Chalk Talk, next.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Waukon. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Waukon.
Being good at life means getting your finances in order so you can focus on the moments that matter most. With over 175 years of experience, New York Life Insurance Company offers insurance and financial solutions you can benefit from while you're, well, living. For trusted guidance, contact your local agents, Andrew Reimer or Troy Springer with your Vision Financial Group, proudly located and serving the beautiful Guttenberg community. Call Andy or Troy at 563-252-2471. Start planning today for peace of mind tomorrow. Your Vision Financial Group is not owned or operated by New York Life.
Combine strong winds with icy conditions and you have a winter storm recipe for downed power lines and outages. Get prepared now. Put together a kit to help keep everyone safe and warm during a winter storm emergency. Have extra blankets handy and stock up on water, flashlights, non-perishable food, essential medicines, and more. Your electric cooperative cares about keeping you safe. That's the power of human connections. Alameda Clayton Electric Cooperative, your touch-tone energy cooperative.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
NFV Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Loomis Plumbing and Heating in West Union, Maple Crest Campus in Fayette, North Fayette Valley Community Coalition Elgin, Bank First in West Union, helping you save time and money, member FDIC, Gunderson Palmer Lutheran Hospital and Clinics, Rockwire Appliance and TV, the home of quality service with the lowest price guaranteed in Prairie du Chien, Waukon, Decorah, and Viroqua, Elkader Chiropractic Center, Dr. Jamie Hammersland, Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon, Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa, and Rivals Inc. Custom Gear, Screen Printing, Embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. We begin the Chalk Talk for tonight's game. We're joined by North Fayette Valley girls basketball coach Jared Tilleris. Coach, your team finishing up the regular season 6-15. Good win to close the regular season. Defeated Sumner Fred 54-41. Tell me about that game.
Yeah, it was good to play a opponent. We hadn't played them since 2012. We came out strong, built an early lead. Sumner Fred came out in a 1-3-1, something we hadn't prepped for. But we were able to move the ball and got a lead. They switched to man, and it kind of stifled us for a little bit. We went on a scoring drought, and they went on a little bit of a run. We lost a couple of their shooters a couple of times, back and forth the rest of the first half. I think 24-22 at half, us. We come out of halftime, talked about having to limit their offensive boards and finding those shooters, and we come out, we did a better job. We go on a 12-0 run to start the third quarter, built ourselves a lead, and we were kind of able to just keep them at bay. We had our best shooting night of the year, which helps. And we did a lot of nice things, and I thought we played one of our better games of the year.
Good way to close the regular season. Let's go through starting lineup for your team tonight.
Yeah, we'll go with the two seniors, Hannah Schrader, Cassie Tilleris, kind of in that post position. Junior Maddie Lofsgaard. And then two sophomores, Ruby Gardner and Peyton McElry at the wings.
And I know some kids contribute off the bench for you.
Yeah, that'll bring a junior, Clara Bilden, junior Addie Thompson, and then a couple of sophomores in Katie Batterson and Amelia Schaefer for us. We'll have to play some minutes.
All right, turning our attention to Whalert. What do you know about the Golden Eagles?
Very, very well coached team. The coach that's been there, they've been there for years. They're a perennial state tournament team. They're Class 3A, but play primarily a 4A, 5A schedule, so they definitely play some good opponents. Watching them on film, they're very fast. Like to use a 1-2-2, three-quarter court pressure. Very long at the top with a 6'1" freshman guard. That's probably their best player. All five on the floor can shoot it. Other than the 6'1" girl, there's not much height. So, but it's gonna be a good test for us.
Yeah, keys in the ball game for the Tiger Hawks. What do you have to do?
Well, number one with us, all year we've talked, Dan, plenty of times that it starts with handling the basketball. We got to be able to handle that 1-2-2, three-quarter court press. They're not necessarily looking to steal it from you. They're looking to speed you up. We're going to have to identify where number 11, that 6'1" freshman, is at all times. She's pretty good off the bounce and is a knockdown shooter. We're going to have to communicate on defense. We're going to try mixing up our defenses a little bit. We're going to have to rebound the basketball. And then we've talked a lot about, because they're so fast and quick and undersized, we want to control the tempo. If we can slow it down, kind of muddy the water, we have to keep the game into that upper 30s, low 40s to give ourselves a chance at the end.
All right, Coach, good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you afterwards.
All right, thanks, Dan.
Yes, North Fayette Valley girls basketball coach Jared Tilleris on his Tiger Hawk team. The Chalk Talk continues after this.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
Hey, Justin Birdnow here from Birdnow Chevrolet in Monona. I want to take a moment to wish all the local athletes good luck during their game. You have worked incredibly hard and it shows during each game. Myself and the entire Birdnow Chevrolet Monona team is wishing you all that you do your best and good luck.
Over the past years, Central State Bank has invested in numerous programs and organizations dedicated to the education and enrichment of young people in our area. Athletics and the arts, vocational education, and youth club activities. Because Central State Bank is more than a bank, we're your neighbors, your relatives, your friends, your business partners. And these kids represent the future of our community. Trust your finances to a bank that invests in you. Central State Bank, member FDIC.
Mom, yeah, put that on my to-do list. There is more and more on my to-do list every day. I can hardly keep up, and I have to make sure everyone is paid. But who has time for the bills?
You know who can help with that?
Who?
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping. They not only do taxes, but specialize in bookkeeping services as well. Has your to-do list gotten too long? Want help? Give Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping a call at 563-245-2154.
Girls Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Bruns and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona. Furniture Showcase in Oldwine, lighting showroom, flooring, furniture, and window treatments. Bacon Concrete in Postville. Car Auto Group online at karautogroup.com. Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah. The Loena Savings Bank, member FDIC. Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader. Clayton County Recycling in Monona. Myers Auto Service in Monona. And by TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont. We continue the Chalk Talk for tonight's game. We're joined by Whalert girls basketball coach Chris Spiegler. Coach, her team finishing up the regular season 15-5, dropped the decision to a pretty good Cedar Falls team, 63-51. Tell me about that game.
Well, we got off to a great start. I think it was 19-5 at the end of the first quarter. Then they made a run. It was a game of runs, except they had better runs than we did in the end. So good first quarter, second and third, they tied us by halftime. Third quarter, they went ahead, and then fourth quarter was played pretty evenly. So they're a very good team.
All right.
Can't take anything away from them, but they're very good.
All right, let's go through starting lineup for your team in tonight's ball game.
Well, my point guard, a couple point guards we have. Emily Taney's a freshman, 6'1" freshman. Claire King is a senior who is also a point guard, so they kind of interchange in that position. Ruth Tauber is another senior, about 5'6", and she can play the point, but she also plays in the post. She's very versatile. And then we have a sophomore, Celia Scher, who is a forward for us, nice driver. And then starting out, lastly in our starting five is Lucy Lucan, who is a junior, a wing player. Coming off the bench, Cam Tyson is a senior in the post, and then Peyton Knop would be another wing player.
All right.
She's a freshman.
Turning our attention to North Fayette Valley now, what do you know about the Tiger Hawks?
Well, we watched tape on them, obviously, and they're very aggressive, I think. At least on tape, they look very aggressive. They like to push the ball. When they go inside, boy, they're strong inside, attacking the rim. So we have to be ready and just be able to handle that aggressiveness. They are one of the leading rebounders, I believe, right, in the class and as a team. So we really have to do a really good job at trying to box out kids.
All right, some of the other keys in the ball game for your team.
For us, we really stress our defense. We know that our defense creates our offense. And so I think putting pressure on their ball handlers, and then once we get steals, turnovers, we need to capitalize on that. And we'll push the ball. We will definitely push the ball.
All right, Coach. Good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you afterwards.
Sounds good.
Yes, Whalert basketball coach
Thanks.
Chris Spiegler on her Golden Eagles team. The Chalk Talk continues after this. TNT Power Sports sells and services all makes and models of UTVs and ATVs. We have a nice selection of clean used units available along with new units. Contact Brian, Sawyer, or Tracy for your next UTV or ATV purchase. To keep your UTV or ATV in top-notch condition for work or play, schedule your service work with Brian or Nathan by calling 563-245-1100 or stop into TNT Power Sports north of Elkader on Highway 13 for all your sales or service work.
NEAT is connecting more and more homes and businesses to reliable, fast broadband internet in Northeast Iowa. NEAT's fiber optic network has expanded and is now offering speeds up to 1 gig in and around Monona, Luena, St. Olaf, Farmersburg, Postville, and surrounding rural areas. NEAT Fiber provides high-quality internet, television, and telephone services at the speed of light. For more information on how to upgrade your speed and services, visit NEITEL.com or call today 877-638-2122. NEAT, connecting you now.
Epic Wear. Get personalized clothing for your school, your team, family, friends, business, or any event. Epic Wear has a huge range of customizable apparel, trophies, and awards. They offer free design help or design your own apparel at getepicwear.com, and you can even set up a free website for your fundraiser. Epic Wear, walk on. Call 563-568-2301 to place your order today.
Are high bank fees draining your wallet? It's time for a change.
At People's State Bank, they believe in low fees that put you first.
Tired of being charged for using your debit card, sneaky paper statement fees, or monthly maintenance fees?
With People's State Bank's People's Checking Account, those fees are a thing of the past.
Worried about ATM fees?
At People's State Bank, they reimburse you for up to 3 ATM fees per month. They work hard to keep your money where it belongs, in your pocket.
Make the switch to People's State Bank today. Visit a branch near you or peoplesfinancial.com. Member FDIC.
Scooter's Coffee in Manchester offers a variety of coffees, smoothies, blenders, and breakfast food products served all day long. Scooter's Coffee offers fast and friendly service, too. In a hurry? Use the Scooter's Coffee app to order, pay, and earn rewards. Simply stop at the drive-thru window and pick up your order. Scooter's Coffee is open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. We look forward to seeing you at Scooter's Coffee in Manchester.
NFV Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, Elgin, and Wadena, member FDIC, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville, Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg and Elkader, Ground Logs and Lumber in Elkader. Timber is a crop, harvest wisely. St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, and Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg. Good evening once again, everybody. How you doing? Dan Barons along with Coach Mark Wiley. We welcome you to Dubuque Whalert High School Gymnasium. And our matchup tonight is our 3A opener. It is North Fayette Valley taking on the 4th-ranked Dubuque Whalert Golden Eagles. We're joined by Central Coach Mark Wiley. Welcome to the broadcast booth. Back to the broadcast booth.
Yeah, nice to be here, Dan. Thanks for having us, or having me, and look forward to some more basketball here on the weekend.
And again, you've done some games throughout the year here, and even done some play-by-play over the time. So
yeah, back I think when you were doing some baseball coaching, I was I tried to fill in.
And did a great job. So we appreciate you filling in for us tonight. Aaron and his family, dance competition going on tonight, so he's got to take care of that. All right, let's talk about this matchup. Let's start with North Fayette Valley. 6-15 coming here on, I think, on a high note, beating Sumner Fred 54-41. First off, let's talk about the Tiger Hawks.
Yeah, they did a really nice job on Monday night getting that win to kind of build, hopefully, their confidence coming into tonight. But like Coach Tiller said, they got to be able to take care of the basketball tonight. That's something that's plagued them throughout the season. Their assist-to-turnover ratio is pretty low, so they want to make sure they take care of the basketball. And then obviously try to find a way to get the ball inside to the Schrader girl as well as Tillers.
Yeah, can they slow this game down? Whalert, the defending 3A state runner-up from a season ago. Lots of kids back for them. They, again, are 4th ranked in Class 3A, and they haven't seen any 3A competition this year.
No, they played 4A and 5A competition. They add a freshman, and Emily Tanney, that leads them with 19.8 points a game and just does a lot of their statistics. I mean, she leads them in rebounding. just an all-around athlete, as Coach Tilleris is very aware of and said in the pregame.
Yeah, and again, Whalert is heavily favored in this ball game. I don't think we're hiding that at all, but for the Tiger Hawks, you hope to catch them on an off night. Maybe they don't have their A game, and you can somehow hang into this ball game to give yourselves a chance in the later stages of the game.
Yeah, you want to 1 minute at a time, 1 possession at a time. Just be that meticulous. Breaking their 1-2-2 press will be big. Watching that on Huddle film, I just wanted to get a little insight. They do a really good job, and they're very lengthy with the 6'1" freshman.
Let's go courtside with our starting lineups.
Whalert Catholic High School and the Class 3A Region 4 quarterfinals. This evening's game features the Tiger Hawks from North Fayette Valley High School and the Whalert Catholic Golden Eagles. Here are the starting lineups. First, North Fayette Valley. A 5'7" sophomore, number 2, Peyton McAlelray. And a counterpart for Dubuque Whalert, 5'5" senior, number 1, Claire King. For the Tiger Hawks, a 5'8" junior, number 4, Maddie Lofsgaard. And for Dubuque Whalert, 5'6" junior, number 3, Lucy Lucan. A 5'7" sophomore for the Tiger Hawks, number 5, Ruby Gardner. And 6'1" freshman, number 11 for Dubuque Whalert, Emily Tanney. For the Tiger Hawks, a 5'8" senior, number 22, Cassie Tillerus. And for Dubuque Whalert, 5'9" sophomore, number 23, Celia Scher. And for North Fayette Valley, 5'11" senior, number 30, Hannah Schrader. And for the Whalert Catholic Golden Eagles, 5'6" senior, number 30, Ruth Tauber. North Fayette Valley is coached by Jared Tillerus and Jade Cleve. Whalert's coached by Chris Spiegler, TJ King, and Gary Schuster. Tonight's officials, Vaughn Grimm, Jeff Round, and Loris Digman.
There you have it, starting lineups. Opening action coming up next here with Whalert and North Fayette Valley.
Northern Country Co-op and Viafield are now Nexus Cooperative, your full-service ag partner supplying all your agronomy, energy, feed, grain, and lumber needs. Our highly knowledgeable and experienced team utilizes the latest technology in feed manufacturing, agronomy services, precision ag, plant and animal nutrition, energy products, and grain marketing to keep our customers ahead of the rest. Stop in today at any of our 26 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota, or visit us online at nexus.coop.
This is Dr. Jessica Wilkie, along with Dr. Foey, Dr. Bruner, and our staff here at Family Dentistry Associates of Monona. We are honored to sponsor winter sports and activities for the area schools. We're here to help keep those smiles healthy by providing all areas of general dentistry for children and adults, including same-day crowns, Invisalign, dentures, and implants. We thank our patients for their loyalty for the last 40 years and welcome new patients to join our dental family. Call us at 563-539-4651.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit realfarmersrealfoodrealmeat.com.
Welcome back to Dubuque. Ready to go here with Whalert and North Fayette Valley. Not a bad crowd on hand tonight. Bigger gymnasium. It's Class 3A. Tough to get kind of a read on that, but I think North Fayette Valley's brought a good following.
Yeah, they traveled well. Everybody's sitting on the same side. North Fayette Valley parents sitting together, and then you have your Whalert parents sitting together as well.
So it will be Lofsgaard to jump it up for North Fayette Valley, and for Whalert, it once again will be Celia Scher, a sophomore. Getting used to some of these names. Tip is won by Whalert into the offensive end. Now North Fayette Valley will come out 1-3-1. Whalert drives underneath the basket, trying to get it right side, and with the basketball there is once again Scher, who brings it back out on top offensively. Again, the Tiger Hawks want to slow this game down if they can. Left side, Tanney in the corner. She leads them at 20 points a game. Driving baseline, taking the shot right side is Lucan. Shot no good. Offensive rebound by their 6'1" point guard. Tanney puts it off the board left side, and Whalert strikes first. 1-2-2, full court pressure by Whalert. Backcourt, it is again North Fayette Valley getting it into the offensive end to Gardner as they handle that pressure, then loses the basketball out of bounds. And Coach Wiley, let's talk about this pressure for Whalert.
Yeah, they got the ball across half court there, and again they're gonna trap you in those corners. Gardner tried to get out of that and ended up losing the ball out of bounds.
And you have that 6'1" freshman playing the top of that 1-2-2. So back into the offensive end is Whalert. You expect the Tiger Hawks to give them some different looks. Right side, Tanny open on the right wing for three. It's off the back of the rim. Rebound deflected out of there. Tilleris comes down with it, tied up there on the floor, along with Cher, and it will go to North Fayette Valley as they get to stop that trip down the court.
Yeah, nice job by Cassie Tilleris getting aggressive there, grabbing that rebound, got it tied up, got the jump ball.
Lofsgaard, McElree, left side to Gardner in the offensive end now. They get it to Tilleris again, able to go by the pressure. Lofsgaard got a lane to the basket, drives in, but the right layup is long. Tilleris the rebound off the left side, misses the shot. Loose ball in the lane. Finally, we've got another jump ball. Cher once again in there for Whalert, along with McElree. Tiger Hawks had the opportunity there.
Yeah, nice job by the Lofsgaard taking that ball to the hole. She got to the rim. That's exactly what you want to do if you're North Fayette Valley. Try to break that 1-2-2 press.
And again, the Tiger Hawks 1-3-1 half-court defense is what they're going to play. Left side offensively, Lukin. Lukin looking to go high post area. Instead goes right side now, and with it is King, the point guard. King brings it left side, bounces it in the lane, trying to go down low there to once again Cher, but it's knocked out of bounds as North Fayette Valley able to knock things away off the right side defensively.
Yeah, nice job by Gardner getting in front of that ball, knocking out of bounds.
Cher, by the way, will take it left side, inbounds. So they get it right wing area, driving and taking a little one-handed runner. There is King, but it's long off the backside of the rim, and the rebound pulled down there by Tilleris. Actually, McElree got the rebound, gave it to Tilleris, and she is tied up, but the ball goes back to the Tiger Hawks, so a number of jump balls here early.
Yeah, that's where McElree has the ball. She doesn't want to throw that ball to Tilleris. Make sure you get spacing in that press break. They're very active, Whalert is.
And near side, actually far side, North Fayette Valley takes it in front of their own bench. McElree across the timeline offensively. Immediately double team, trying to wrap it around. It is stolen by Tanny. Here is a fast break. Tanny drives in, left-handed layup, scores it. This is your concern. They're able to turn this into a full court game, and it's 4-0 Whalert, the early lead, 2 minutes in. Right side, Gardner. Again, they beat the pressure. Gardner brings it left side, stops on the left block area, back to Schrader. Schrader, middle of the lane, tries to drive in. Right side, a little push shot. It is no good. Lofsgaard the rebound, put back. It is no good. She's fouled, and the shot goes right to left, and she'll go to the free throw line for 2. So the Tiger Hawks a chance to get on the board here.
Yeah, nice job by Schrader trying to use that right hand, get there, and a good rebound by Lofsgaard.
What the Tiger Hawks are hoping to do tonight is not only keep this a low-scoring ball game, but obviously Schrader much involved in that ball game here. Free throw on its way. It is good. Schrader averaging at about 9 points a ball game, along with Maddie Lofsgaard at 9 points a ball game. So if they can get those girls there some shots in the lane, that'll lead to some good things. Second free throw, it is good. So they'll make both free throws. Tiger Hawks on the board, and it's 4-2 here early. And again, playing the top of the 1-3-1 zone for North Fayette Valley will be once again Lofsgaard. So left side, a corner area now. They work it with Lukin. Lukin deep left corner, reversing it right side to Tanny. Tanny, left wing area to King. King open, step behind the arc, left side for 3, leaves it short, but the loose rebound picked up by Tauber, who saves it back out on top. Another opportunity. And right side back to Tanny. Tanny wants to drive in, gets to the basket, hooked on the way in, tried to dribble there, basically on the 1-2 side of that 1-3-1 zone, and did close to getting to the basket, but hip checked on the way in.
Yeah, tried to split the two defenders, got body checked there.
Tauber, who again is an outstanding softball player, North Fayette Valley knows that from the softball tournament games they played in the last couple of years. King in the corner, left side, that's Lukin. Deep left corner for 3, circles around but spins out, and Lofsgaard gets the rebound there off the right side. Backcourt area with Lofsgaard. Lofsgaard back to Gardner. Gardner across the timeline offensively with Tilleris. Tilleris, free throw line. It's cut off on the right lane area. Back on top to Lofsgaard. Lofsgaard looking for Schrader. One-on-one, but the pass off the hands there was too high, too hot to handle. Bounced away out of bounds. The Tiger Hawks turn it over here. Right idea, though.
Yeah, that situation there where they go 1-2-2 and they go back to man-dan, and just watching some of the tape on Whalert, they switch every screen, so you'd like to see Hannah Schrader get involved with some ball screens there and maybe get some mismatches as far as that goes.
We have timeout taken at the scores table as 2 officials are brought over to have a conversation there, and I think they just want to make sure the possession arrow is going the right way. and they are on top of that. So that was a quick and short discussion, and it goes back there to, again, Whalert. Whalert, their home whites, bottoms and tops. Whalert there in blue, the yellow trim. Tiger Hawks away, black uniforms. Tiger Hawks there in Carolina blue. Left side, Lukin in the corner to Tauber. Tauber right side, and with it again is King. King back left side to Tauber. Tauber left-handed shot behind the arc for three. Shot is long, no good. Schrader gets the rebound, strong with the ball, gets it ahead to Lofsgaard. However, Lofsgaard unable to control it. The ball gets tipped into the backcourt where it's tracked down there by Whalert in the speed of King. So King back into the offensive end. 4-2, 3.5 minutes into this game. Tanny, right side, rifles it in the wing area now. It's actually Tanny, and Tanny has it at the right wing area now here to in the corner to, once again, Lukin. And Tanny over the top, gets it left side into the lane. The shot there launched by Scher. The shot, it is no good, but fouled. They found a little hole on the baseline against that 1-3-1.
Yeah, that's what you have to do is try to find that backside wing area, cut into the backside of the block, and that's exactly what Tanny did there.
Yeah, we talked about Tanny being their leading scorer at 19.8 points a game. Heading to the free throw line once again there is Scher, and the free throw's off the back of the rim. It is no good. She is a sophomore, so Tanny's a freshman. Scher's a sophomore, and she averages 10 points a ball game.
Yeah, defensively, North Fayette Valley is doing a really good job of locating shooters. They got 2 field goals so far.
Cassie Tilleris will check out of the game, and in there for the first time is, once again, Claire Bilden. Second free throw, no good, but Tauber tracks down the loose rebound. Back over, right side, top of the key for 3. It is again Scher, but that one long. Getting the rebound is Schrader, but the ball is knocked away. Loose ball picked up by Tanny. Tanny, right side, Tauber, right wing for 3. Got it! Give them extra chances, and the Whalert Golden Eagles make you pay. 7-2 now, the early lead for Whalert. And now a timeout taken by North Fayette Valley. 3:51 left in the opening act. 7-2, Whalert the early lead. Let's take this break.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Brown's family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Brown's family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Brown's is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
3:51 left in the opening quarter here. 7-2, Whalert in the lead, and three-pointer hit by Whalert, but North Fayette Valley, this is okay right now in this first quarter, how things are going.
Yeah, great coaching decision. Take a timeout there by Coach Tilleris. You got 4 up. It looks like they're going to go man-to-man press here, Whalert is.
And inbounds, they get it to Lofsgaard. Lofsgaard pressured there by Lukin, but Lofsgaard brings it into the offensive end and goes back left side now to Gardner. So, again, 3:40 left here in the first quarter. Gardner right side in the lane trying to go to Schrader. It's knocked away. Loose ball picked up there by Scher. Scher drives in right side, flips it back to King, scores the layup. That's their second basket in transition. It is 9-2 now here. Inbounds back to, once again, McElry. McElry in the backcourt. Back to Lofsgaard, so a change for Whalert after the timeout. Offensively, the ball thrown into the hands of Tauber. They've got a 3-on-1. Tauber, no-look pass left side, the layup, no good, but Tanny is fouled there. Almost had the head taken off by Lofsgaard, and they'll go to the free throw line for 2, and suddenly getting the tempo to their liking now.
Yeah, definitely getting the ball pushed there. Nice job of having the ball, Whalert, in the middle of the court, having options on both the left and right side.
So Tanny to the free throw line. Free throw on its way. It is good. Whalert as a team, 40% from the field, 31% from the three-point line, 74% from the line. They average 58 points a ball game, closer to 59. But again, this is their first 3A team they've seen all year, so that brutal schedule has helped them. Second free throw, it is good. 11-2 is the lead. Meanwhile, Amelia Schaefer into the game for North Fayette Valley as Lofsgaard checks out. Tilleris back in there as Schrader checks out. 3-minute mark of our first quarter. Gardner double-teamed in the backcourt, needs some help, tries to throw it off the leg of Tanny, who ends up taking the ball and scores the layup. So there was the double team, and it's 13-2 now here, a 9-0 run. And the Tiger Hawks are going to throw it away. Schaefer tried to push it into the offensive end. Again, Tiger Hawks getting sped up here a bit, and it goes back to the Eagles.
Yeah, a tough situation there, going up the right side through Cassie Tilleris on the run.
So the Tiger Hawks now to a 1-2-2 defense. Again, just trying to give Whalert some different looks. Tauber left side to King. King, Tanny drives baseline, wraparound pass, intercepted by Gardner at the free throw line for North Fayette Valley. Good read, and a turnover there by the Warriors. Backcourt area, McElry. McElry to Gardner. Gardner stops, trying to go ahead, and she does get it to Schaefer. Schaefer stops on the left sideline, double team. The ball knocked away, goes off the foot of Gardner, out of bounds. And the ball goes back to the Golden Eagles, I should say, after the turnover.
Yeah, we got 9 turnovers on North Fayette Valley, about 5 of them since they switched to man defense.
And substitutions there. Gardner checks out, and Batterson will come in to the ball game. Katie Batterson, a sophomore. Meanwhile, for Whalert, they'll make their first substitutions as Cher checks out. Also coming out of the ballgame for them is Lucan. In there is number 14. That will be Cameron Tyson. She is a senior. Number 2 into the game, Peyton Knopp, a freshman. So left side, Whalert with the basketball. Right wing to Tanny. Step behind the arc. Right baseline for 3. Shot is long. Long rebound. Tracks it down. And Tanny somehow saves it back on top. So the Warriors continue here. I should say the Whalert Eagles continue offensively. And driving in the lane is King. Fouled on the way up there. She'll go to the free throw line for 2. But again, keeping the possession alive.
Yeah, keeping the possession alive. Tanny's saying, what she's doing there, just athleticism, being able to keep that ball alive.
Free throw by King. It is good. 14-2. This is a 10-0 run by Whalert. So the Tigerhawks right now trying to survive the opening quarter. Second free throw being eyed there, and that free throw is good. And then she's fouled as trying to box out the shooter was McElry. The free throw is good. King goes sliding backwards behind the three-point line. And Whalert will get possession here. Actually, they'll get 2 free throws. That's the 5th foul on the Tigerhawks.
Yeah, again, aggressive on the box out. You want the box out on the shooter there. Just a little excessive, I guess, is what the official is saying.
So King, who just hit 2 free throws, has 2 more on the second foul by McElry. Free throw, it is good. We talked about the percentages for Whalert and FV. 32% as a team, 18% from the three-point line, 54% from the free throw line. And Lofsgaard is back into the ball game. And the second free throw being eyed there by King. This ends up being a 4-point trip, all from the free throw line. And it's now 17-2. Schaefer in the backcourt loses the basketball, pressured, and that was before the double team came over there. And you may see the Tigerhawks think about another timeout here right now because Whalert has certainly upped the pressure.
Yeah, they've upped the pressure, and it's tough to reverse the basketball.
Tanny, baseline, wraparound pass, goes left side on the wing there. That's Tauber, left side for 3. Shot off the front of the rim, but the rebound in midair, trying to put it back in, was Tyson. The shot ends up long, goes off the left side of the rim. Then the ball slapped out of bounds off the left side, stays down here with Whalert.
Yeah, nice job of keeping Tyson getting on the boards there, keeping the ball alive.
Tauber to take it off, left side, inbounds to King. King right side to Tyson, in the lane to Tanny. Tanny, middle of the lane, double team, reverses it left side to King, in the corner to Tauber on the left corner. Tauber back out on top to King. King, right side, they go to Knopp. Knopp, right wing for 3. Shot no good. Long rebound by Schaefer on the nice box out. Schaefer tries to throw the ball away. It's deflected, but it's going to be picked up by Whalert. However, it was touched and controlled by Knopp at the center court line in the offensive end, and then went to the backcourt to try to continue, and it ends up being a great hustle, but a turnover nonetheless.
Yeah, right now, Dan, even on the misses, they're just really pressuring the basketball, so North Fayette Valley's ability to just take care of the ball off of the miss is being difficult.
Tauber and King, by the way, both check out for Whalert. Back into the ball game for them will be Cher. And also back in there as well is right side is, by the way, North Fayette Valley drives in. There's a foul, but also coming back into the ball game was number 3 in Lucan. Meanwhile, what happened on that play on the foul?
Lofsgaard went to the hole. They said the foul was on the floor, Dan.
So right side, it will be Schaefer after the foul called on Tyson. And they'll get it inbounds to Schrader on the block. Shot blocked there by Tanny, who almost took it away 2 hands. A nice inbound set run by the Tigerhawks certainly got the look they were wanting.
Yeah, right to Schrader there on the block. She's got to go to that secondary move because the girl's 6'1" on her.
Inbounds in the corner to Lofsgaard. Lofsgaard goes off a pick. Free throw line, takes a tough 8-foot shot off the back of the rim. Got it to roll down and go through. That stops the run for Whalert. It's now 17-4 as we approach the 1-minute mark here in our first quarter. So Whalert back in the offensive end, and it is Knopp Right side, Tanny, step behind the arc for three. Shot off the front of the rim. It is no good. And the rebound by Lofsgaard, who's able to bring it into the offensive end against that pressure. Lofsgaard drives in, Euro step, the shot. It is no good. And it goes out of bounds, and they say touch there by Whalert. We just played through the contact there.
Yeah, good job by Lofsgaard taking that ball to the hole right off of the transition.
Bilden checks out. Into the game is Addie Thompson, a junior, her first appearance for North Fayette Valley. Whalert has also made a couple of substitutions as Tauber back into the ball game along with King. So back out on top, Tanny, by the way, checked out along with, I believe, Knopp. So right side with the basketball, Batterson along the right baseline area, gets it to Schrader in the lane, shot from the right block, muscles it short, no good, rebound knocked out of there, loose ball in the court, it is Schrader picking it up right side. Schrader tries to back her way down, try to reverse layup, but got caught too far underneath and ends up throwing it up ahead, as it turns out, to Tauber. Tauber left side, King deep left corner for three, banks it in. They're going to wave it off. The ball actually hit the shot clock and went in. How about that?
Yeah,
you could try that all day and never have that happen.
Yeah, that's right off the shot clock.
It looked like at first maybe it hit the side of the backboard there, but it was the top part there, and it hit the shot clock. I don't think that Coach Spiegler agrees with that. So 17-4, still the lead for Whalert. And we're down to 15 seconds. Schaefer on top to Lofsgaard, who loses it, then throws it off the leg there. However, it's picked up by Whalert. Tried to throw it off the leg of King, who goes right side. Actually gets the feed from, once again, Lukin, who gave it back to King and scores the layup. As the closing seconds wind down in the first quarter, there's another steal by Whalert, but they will not get off a shot. And the opening quarter comes to an end. Whalert has upped the pace in this ball game, and they lead by 19-4, a 15-point lead at the end of one. Let's take this time out.
At Freedom Bank, we're proud to cheer on the hometown athletes who give it their all. You'll see us in the stands, on the sidelines, and throughout our communities, supporting the players, coaches, and families who make Northeast Iowa a great place to call home. Whether it's on the field or in your financial life, we're here to help you reach your goals. Visit us in Elkader, Monona, Postville, or Waukon and experience the difference of a 100% employee-owned community bank. Freedom Bank, we empower success.
NFV Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Loomis Plumbing and Heating in West Union, Maple Crest Campus in Fayette, North Fayette Valley Community Coalition Elgin, Bank First in West Union, helping you save time and money, member FDIC, Gunderson Palmer Lutheran Hospital and Clinics, Rockwire Appliance and TV, the home of quality service with the lowest price guaranteed in Prairie du Chien, Waukon, Decorah, and Viroqua, Elkader Chiropractic Center, Dr. Jamie Hammersland, Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon, Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa, and Rivals Inc. Custom Gear, Screen Printing, Embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. 19-4, the early lead for Whalert, and they have the basketball to start the second quarter. It'll be Tauber, King out there, Lukin, along with Scher and Tanny. They're starting five. North Fayette Valley continues in the 1-2-2. King brings it back out on top offensively, and right side in the corner to Scher. Scher, right corner, gave her a space, takes the three-point shot. It is no good, but the long rebound tipped out left side, picked up by King. King to Tanny. Tanny brings it to the elbow area, now in the middle of the lane, reverses it right side. Lukin has a lane to the basket, feeds it back to Tauber, intercepted there by Batterson. Loose ball finally corralled there by Thompson. Thompson, Lofsgaard, Batterson, Tilleris, and Thompson to start the second quarter. Lofsgaard gets it to Tilleris in the offensive end against that pressure. Tilleris brings it right side, double team, needs some help, and then loses the basketball as it was knocked away, picked up on the out-of-bounds line by the Tigerhawks, and they turn it over. Shooting in our opening quarter, Coach.
Yeah, the Golden Eagles were 37.5%, 6 for 16, and the Tigerhawks were 1 for 9 for 11%.
So left side in the offensive end, Tanny in front of the North Fayette Valley bench, and to King. King back right side, and again now to Lukin. Post area, they get it to Scher, who reverses it left side to King. King will back it out. Right side, that's Lukin open. Right wing for three, got it! So they've struggled shooting the three early in this ball game, but again, as a team, they shoot 32% from the three-point line. They nail another one there to go up by 18. as the ball is knocked away in the backcourt as the Tiger Hawks work against this pressure.
Yeah, you know they're going to come back to their averages there, Dan. 1 for 8 in the first quarter, and now they're 1 for 2 in the second here.
And Lofsgaard, problems getting it inbounds, but does get it to Gardner, who immediately gives it back to Lofsgaard. Lofsgaard across the timeline in the offensive end and drives baseline, tries to flip it up on the run, but the shot played Annie over and went from right to left as she tried to take that shot left side. Back in the offensive end, Tanny reverses it over to Tauber in the corner. Baseline, Lukin for 3. Got it! So now heating up from the outside. And it's 25-4, Whalert in the lead. And again, that pressure continues. They try to throw it the length of the court. It's knocked away. Loose ball picked up by Whalert. And here is Lukin left side to King. King will have to bring it back out on top as the Tiger Hawks get back defensively. Right side, Tanny right side for 3. Got it! They have hit 3 threes in a row. And here comes another timeout taken by the Tiger Hawks. 6:05 left in the half. 28-4. Let's take this break. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Roberts Son Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Roberts Son.
28-4 our score. It is a big lead for Dubuque Whalert as they have started this quarter out here on a quick 9-0 spurts, and they've done it from the three-point line, so now clicking basically in every phase of the game right now.
Yep, turning the turnovers into points too.
And full court pressure once again after the Tiger Hawks take a timeout. Gardner inbounds to Lofsgaard. Lofsgaard, again, has really stepped into that role of having to play more of a ball handler duty this year. Brings it across the timeline offensively. Tried to go right side to Batterson, the ball thrown out of bounds. And it goes back there to the Eagles. Again, this is just something you cannot prep for. This type of pressure, you just haven't seen this all year long.
Yeah, you get it across half court and then you try to make that extra long pass and it's tough to complete.
And here again, the Tiger Hawks back to the 1-3-1. So continue to work here. And it is again baseline driving in Tanny. Goes back middle of the lane. Cher steps through two defenders. Lays it up from the right side. Unselfish play by Tanny, the 6'1 freshman with the assist. Backcourt area to Lofsgaard. Lofsgaard across the timeline here. And she'll bring it back out on top with Gardner. Gardner pressured on top by King, and now they look to just send a rover over there, and the ball is knocked away from behind by Tanny. We've got a jump ball on the floor as Gardner tied up there with Lukin. It stays down here with Whalert. So basically, once you turn your back to them, they're going to track you down in a double team.
They're trying to run and jump a little bit once they get into the half court. Lofsgaard's tired, so that your ball handler's not fresh like she was early in the game.
All right, Knopp back into the game as Tanny checks out. They get it in the lane to Schrader, but the ball knocked away from behind by Knopp. Takes it the length of the court and scores the right-handed layup. 32-4. They have scored 13 points in the first 3 minutes of our second quarter. And here is Gardner offensively, knocked away by Tauber, goes into the stage area, and it will stay down here with the Tiger Hawks.
So active, Dan. They're just so active everywhere. They're anticipating the passes up against the press, and they're just doing a great job of moving.
And they continue to throw bodies at you. As coming into the ball game again is Tyson, and checking out is going to be Lukin. Lofsgaard gets it, drives left side. The left-handed layup leaves it short. It was contested by Tauber, and the ball goes back to Whalert after they get the rebound. Back left side in the offensive end, King in the left corner, and she'll bring it back out on top here offensively. So the Tiger Hawks tried to make this a slower pace ball game, had some success through the first 4 minutes of the game, but now Whalert's and their, again, big playability has certainly showed up. Knopp, left side, actually right side, back out on top to King. Shot clock is down to 10. First time I think we've said that tonight. In the corner, Tauber, deep left corner for 3. Got it. Contested by Batterson. They hit yet another 3 and it's 35-4 right now. Backcourt area, Gardner launches it ahead to Tilleris, but the ball knocked away there. I believe they got a hand in the passing lane. Loose ball picked up by Canup. And here's Tauber back into the offensive end. Tauber right side to King. King with it, brings it to Tauber. Tauber in the corner now, instead goes to Canup. Back right side, King open, right side for three. That's off the mark, front of the rim, but the rebound back to Tauber. She'll take a three left side. That shot is short, and the rebound cleared by Gardner off the right, but immediately there's two Eagles down there pressuring her, and she's able to get it out there to Batterson. And Batterson brings it across the timeline here for the Tigerhawks. And here is Lofsgaard off a step move. Right side launches the three. It's off the back of the rim. About 22 feet away. Tilleris the rebound. Her putback. It is up. No good, but fouled. And Tilleris to the free throw line for two. And the Tigerhawks are going to have their first opportunity for points here in the second quarter.
Yeah, nice job by Cassie Tilleris staying with that. Nice aggressive offensive rebound. And going to the line for two.
And again, this will be here for the Tigerhawks. They have one field goal so far. They do have two free throws, and Tilleris' free throw, it is good. Tilleris, one of just two seniors on this North Fayette Valley team. Schrader, the other one. Batterson and Lofsgaard check out. Thompson and Schaefer back in for the Tigerhawks. Meanwhile, Tauber and King have checked out for the Golden Eagles, as Scher comes back into the ball game, as well as Lukin. Second free throw, it is good, and it's now 35-6. And also, Bilden will check in for Tilleris here for the Tigerhawks.
Yeah, they needed those 2 points there, Dan. They just have one field goal and they're 4 for 4 from the line. A bright spot for North Fayette Valley.
And offensively, Tanny, left side, left open, left wing, Lukin for three, short, but the weak side rebound by Tyson. Tyson tried to reverse it back over to Scher. The ball goes off the hands of Scher, though. Too close, a little too hot to handle, and the Tigerhawks force a turnover. They have the ball back in front of their bench on the far sideline.
Yeah, just their second turnover for the Golden Eagles.
And again, inbounds, they go to the backcourt to Bilden. Bilden has to track it down near the baseline and tries to work it ahead, but that's slapped out of bounds once again. 4 North Fayette Valley wrestlers advancing today. Jackson Lundgren at 144, Brookston Lundgren at 157, Keegan Schultz at 165, Lane Kleppe at 285. We'll get you an update on the half, as far as who's all advanced from our area to the boys state wrestling meet. So 4 Tigerhawks getting through. NFE throws it atop the pressure, over top. They get it to Schrader, who drives in. Tried to take a layup right side. The shot no good. Whalert back in the offensive end. There's 2 passes. There's a layup back at the other end. And it's Lukin now 37-6 as they scored 19 in the first, 18 here in the second. Thompson right side to Gardner from the outside the lane, takes a 15-footer, banks it long, it is no good. Schrader the rebound, put back, it is up, it is in, fouled, count the basket. And a 3-point opportunity for Hannah Schrader with an offensive rebound there and a chance for 3.
Exactly right there, Dan. Nice job by Schrader sticking with that, making a play for her team.
And again, it makes it 37-8. The second field goal of the half for the Tigerhawks. And Schrader's free throw, circled around, got it to stay down. Schrader, the free throw shooting has just increased unbelievably this year. It's 72%. Tyson brings it back out on top as Whalert quickly back into the offensive end. King baseline to Tyson, back over right side. That's Canup, right wing for 3, long off the side of the rim. Loose rebound on the floor, and we've got about 4 girls there going after it. It is a jump ball, but it will stay down here with Whalert. And substitutions continue. Tauber in, King in for Whalert. Checking out is Canup. And also checking out there as well, I believe, will be Scher. And a correction there, it's actually Lukin checking out. So Tauber back into the ball game. 2.5 left here. In the corner, it is right side to King. King drives baseline, has a lane to the basket, but flips it left side back to, once again, Scher, who's covered left side. And works it in the lane to Tanny. Drives in left side, backs it up and in. Used the right hand, got into that zone. 30-point lead for Whalert right now.
Yeah, nice job of getting into the lane by Tanny and finding a way to execute.
And here's a steal. Tauber steals the pass away. Goes back left side to Tanny. Layup, it is no good. She had to settle for a bit of a shot outside the left block area, but was fouled. And Tanny to the free throw line for 2. This is a 6'1 freshman who does a lot of the ball handling for them.
Yeah, her and then the King girl do a really good job of getting downhill.
Free throw on its way by Tanny. It is good. So, again, It's just not the type of athlete you see throughout the regular season in our area.
Nope, and the ability to handle the basketball.
And can shoot the three inside outside. Second free throw is no good. Schrader gets the rebound off the left. And she's a 78% free throw shooter as well. So back in the offensive end, Gardner. Gardner, nice wraparound pass to Thompson. Her shot from the left block up and in. Got to the baseline that time. Nice entry pass. 40-11 now our score here. Tiger Hawks finding some footing here offensively in the second.
Yeah, they've got a couple field goals now.
Tanny leans to the basket, swoops in between two defenders, flips it up with the right hand from the left side. 42-11 on another pretty move.
Yes.
Backcourt area, Schaefer. Schaefer brings it left side, dribbles into traffic, gets it over to Gardner. Gardner in the lane to Thompson. Left block, the shot off the back of the rim, had a good look. Rebound by Scher, and again they want to run. Scher back in the offensive end, left side to King. King brings it back out on top as the Tiger Hawks get back defensively. Tyson on the wing, 17-foot baseline shot, got it. So there's another player, steps out who's a post player, steps out to the wing. 44-11, we may get to 35 by the half. 1 minute to go in our second quarter. The ball knocked into the backcourt. King able to slide back there along with Schaefer. King picks it up, and then I believe they're going to call a foul on Schaefer as Whalert gets another steal. Only the third foul committed there by the Tiger Hawks, but great effort by both those kids, in particular Schaefer not giving up on that.
Yeah, not giving up on it. It's actually not a bad foul. They don't get the transition bucket there.
So that is the second foul on Schaefer. Off the right side of the basket, Tauber inbounds to, once again, Tanny, who drives in. A little floater, hip check by Schrader on the way down. The shot, it is up, it is in. Fouled, count the basket. 46-11 now here is Tanny taking over.
Yeah, I mean, just the floater there at 6'1", you're just not going to block that shot, so you got to stay down on the floor.
Free throw on its way, and the free throw is good. Completes the three-point play. Even though it's a more than 35-point lead, the running clock would not take effect until the second half. So the Tiger Hawks are going to try to work their way at least to have that stop from happening here in the second half. Meanwhile, Schaefer loses the basketball, but she's able to pick it up away from Tanny. Drives in right side, hooks up the shot off the side of the backboard, no good. Thompson the rebound, her putback, banks it up long. Never really got a chance to get squared up. And Whalert into the offensive end. They can work for the final shot if they choose. And we're down to 25 seconds to go. It looks like they're going to go to a 4-wide set. And looks like they are going to go for the last shot. And it is, again, Tauber. Tauber, left side, open for three. That is Scher. The shot no good, but Tauber gets the rebound and back out on top. She'll take the three, top of the key. Got it. What a way to close the quarter. They have scored 31 points in this second quarter. 3 seconds to go. Gardner holds the basketball. She tries to bring it ahead, and the first half comes to an end. There are not many teams that are going to play with Whalert with the type of second quarter they had tonight. Outscoring North Fayette Valley 31-7 in the second quarter. They lead 50-11 at the half. When we return, first half stats, and we'll talk about state wrestling results as well. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports. Hey sports fans, take a time out to call Garms Financial Services for all your insurance needs. Whether you need auto, home, farm, health, crop, or business insurance, Garms Financial Services and Grinnell Mutual has you covered. You'll receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Owner Brian Bugenhag, along with his staff, look forward to serving all your insurance needs. Call them today for a free competitive quote. Garms Financial Services, located in Elkader and now also in Monona, your trusted choice agency.
Top Gun Customs knows you can fill the deer tag well out of season. If you've tagged that prize buck, pull up to the stoplight at Top Gun in Garnavillo. That's it. Bob and his technicians have been repairing vehicles for over 45 years. We write the estimates, take the photos, and deal with the insurance company for you to ensure your vehicle is repaired quickly and, most importantly, safely. We also have free loaners or rental vehicles. Call Bob or Nancy at Top Gun to schedule your repair today. 563-964-9899.
Choose skilled care to recover from your surgery or illness. Grace Bowman of Eitzen did, and she states, when I came into the hospital following surgery in La Crosse, the first thing I noticed was it seems like family. The whole unit was welcoming, kind, caring, and glad I was there. I felt peaceful, and with their help I knew that I would get back home again, which I did just 2 weeks later. The entire staff was encouraging and always gave the extra mile. Wherever you are, remember to ask for skilled care.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what we do at Clayton Drug. We are committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. We are a full-service pharmacy offering services such as med packing to your home or mail delivery and online prescription refill. We also offer a cash pricing program on name brand and generic prescriptions. Call 563-245-2530 to find out more. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve us all in between.
Being good at life means getting your finances in order so you can focus on the moments that matter most. With over 175 years of experience, New York Life Insurance Company offers insurance and financial solutions you can benefit from while you're, well, living. For trusted guidance, contact your local agents, Andrew Reimer or Troy Springer with your Vision Financial Group, proudly located and serving the beautiful Guttenberg community. Call Andy or Troy at 563-252-2471. Start planning today for peace of mind tomorrow. Your Vision Financial Group is not owned or operated by New York Life.
Alameda Clayton Electric provides more than energy. They also provide tips to help keep you safe. Use portable space heaters safely. The safest types have switches that turn the heater off if it's knocked over. Keep portable heaters away from papers, bedding, draperies, and other combustible materials to prevent fires, and keep them away from water to prevent electric shock. Never leave a space heater unattended or leave children alone in a room with a space heater. Your electric cooperative cares about keeping you safe. That's the power of human connections. Alameda Clayton Electric Cooperative, your touchstone energy cooperative.
Girls Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Bruns & James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona. Furniture Showcase in Old Wine, lighting showroom, flooring, furniture, and window treatments. Bacon Concrete in Postville. Car Auto Group online at karautogroup.com. Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah. The Loena Savings Bank, member FDIC. Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader. Clayton County Recycling in Monona. Myers Auto Service in Monona. And by TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont. At the half, 50-11 our score. It is Whalert in the lead. And again, 31-7 is what they outscore North Fayette Valley in the second quarter. They came out struggling from the three-point line. And again, the first 4 minutes of this ball game, it was a slower tempo ball game, but they have cranked up the defense there and looking every legit as a team that has a goal of getting to the state tournament, not only getting to the state tournament, but possibly winning it as well. Let's go to the first half totals. Let's start with Whalert first off offensively.
Yeah, for Whalert, they were overall 18 for 34. That's 53% from the field. They were 5 for 11 there in that second quarter from three. 6 for 19 overall, just under 33%, but really increased that three-point percentage in the second quarter.
All right, as far as individually score-wise.
Yeah, Tanny leads them with 19 points. Lucy Lucan has 8. Ruth Tauber has 9. Claire King has 8 as well. Peyton Knopp has 2. Cameron Tyson has 2. And Cher Girl has 2 as well.
Yep, all right. Now the totals for North Fayette Valley.
Yeah, they're 3 for 18 from the field. Their percentage is at 17%. Individually, Maddie Lofsgaard's leading them with 4 points, 2 for 2 from the free throw line and a 2-point field goal. Hannah Schrader has 3 points. Cassie Tillers has 2 points. And Addie Thompson off the bench has 2 points for them. 3 for 18. As far as percentage goes for that, they're at 17%, as I said.
So, again, our score 50-11. Turnovers, obviously, a major factor in this ball game.
Yes, a lot of turnovers for NFV, unfortunately, has led to a lot of transition points for them as well, and we're up to 19 turnovers there in the first half. They had 11 in the first quarter, 8 in the second quarter.
So 50-11, that's our score at the half. State wrestling update, or those who have qualified for state wrestling. North Fayette Valley sending 4. Jackson Lundgren at 144, Brookston Lundgren at 157, Keegan Schultz at 185, and Lane Kleppe at 285. Continue. Good luck to those guys at the state wrestling meet next week. Postville has advanced 2. Darnell Ramirez at 113. Antonio Solavi there at 285. Meanwhile, Central has advanced Braxton Borman at 150 pounds. He finished second. For Clayton Ridge, they did not have anybody advance there. Kenny Kelch and Anthony Sandoval for them. They both took third place, just missing that opportunity. Meanwhile, for MFL Marmac, they advanced 2. Taco Thompson at 126 and Will Hauser Falls at heavyweights. Howes, by the way, winning the district champion. Those two kids advancing, and Starmont advancing 2 champions, Jax Thomason at 138 and Keaton Moeller at 190. So good luck to all those kids. Congratulations heading to the state wrestling meet, which begins later on the next week. So we're 3.5 minutes away from the start of the second half. Whalert leads 50-11. Second half action coming up after this.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Walk-On. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Walk-On.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll...
NFV Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, Elgin, and Wadena, member FDIC, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville, Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg and Elkader, Ground Logs and Lumber in Elkader. Timber is a crop, harvest wisely. St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, and Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg. Again at the half, 50-11. It is Whalert in the lead. We'll start the second half with a moving clock. Let's talk about the second half. And first off for North Fayette Valley, starting out here. Obviously, I think they've worked really hard the first half of this ball game here. You've seen them do some positive things, able to get the ball in the lane like they want to. I think you just continue to see that effort is what you want to see in the second half here. Continue to scrap at it.
Yeah, just scrap. You're going to try to get the ball up on the rim and let Lofsgaard do that, get it in the lane, and then Schrader and Tilleris are continuing to battle to try to get rebounds. You want to try to maximize as many opportunities as you can here in the second half on the offensive end.
So, again, this will be a challenge for them, but you don't expect Whalert here to ease up by any stretch of the imagination. And even when they go to their bench, we've seen so far, there's not much drop-off.
Well, and you can't blame them because we're in postseason. Things aren't going to get easier for them, so they want to continue to tune things up and continue to push the basketball in transition, which they did a really good job there in the second quarter and finding open shooters. They didn't miss a 2-point field goal there in the second quarter, Dan.
Yeah, so again, it's a case there of if you're Whalert, this second half, again, the way they play defense, we know what they do on offense. But defensively, that's how it's going to tell how far this team goes there. But they are locked in defensively.
Yeah, Taney took a little bit to get going. But, boy, since then, she's really scored for them.
All right, Waukon, by the way, leads Olwyn at the half, 33-18. Winner of that ball game will go to Whalert here on Wednesday night. So Lofsgaard with the basketball as we start the second half. And Lofsgaard takes a tough shot outside the lane, rattled around, circled the entire length of the rim, and then rolls out the right side, shot no good. Lofsgaard, Gardner, Schrader, Tilleris, and also out there McElry. Right side, driving baseline is Tanny. Wraparound pass, knocked away by McElry. Tanny, Tauber, King out there, along with Scher, and also Lukin. So the starting five for both these teams in this first half is going, or the second half rather, is going to fly. Inbounds with the moving clock. We've already played 40 seconds. Tauber open left side off a pick for three. Popped in and out. No good. Rebound slapped out of there. Loose ball in the court. It is Tillerus diving in there. You love the effort. Also down there, Tanny diving in. It's actually Lucan, but it's a jump ball. And it will stay down here, though, with Whalert.
They do the little flex screen off the out-of-bounds play. I've seen that a couple times here, Dan. The Golden Eagles do that, and there they got the down screen for Tauber to try to hit that three.
You love those out-of-bounds plays, don't you?
I love them. Yeah, I got my fifth graders doing good out-of-bounds plays, I think.
Yeah, right side, Tauber, your team tends to be one of the better teams in our area running those plays.
There it is again.
Left side, cutting through is Tanny. Entry pass there from Lucan. Cutting through is Tanny. Scores the layup on the left side. They score first this second half. McElree in the offensive end. Stops and tries to go backdoor. Gets it to Tillerus. Shot from the block. Blocked by Tanny. Tanny picks up the loose basketball. Rifles it ahead to King. They've got a fast break. King, a wraparound pass to Lucan. Lucan steps back. Little floater. No good. Gets her own rebound. Put back in midair. It is up. It is in. Fouled. Count the basket. And Whalert takes advantage of that running opportunity.
Just sheer athleticism there, getting her own offensive rebound, not coming to the floor, putting the ball back in on the second opportunity.
And at the free throw line is Lucan. Free throw on its way there, and it is off the back of the rim. It is no good, and the rebound tracked down there by Schrader. Again, Whalert with some full court pressure here. Clock will stop on shooting fouls as Tillerus has it left sideline. Timeouts and heaven forbid an injury. Tillerus brings it left to right and then traveled with the basketball. Got cut off there on the baseline. Tiger Hawks turned it over.
Right idea, trying to get their baseline. I thought she would go up herself, but then she was being unselfish, looking for a teammate. Her teammate actually had inside position. I wish she would have went up on the shot.
Tiger Hawks, by the way, going to pick them up here, full court girl-to-girl defense. And into the offensive end, it is Lucan. So again, this is the third different look we've seen from North Fayette Valley defensively. Tauber, lane to the basket, gets a step, layup there, misses it from the right side. She's left-handed, but easily got to the right side of the basket, just left it short. Meanwhile, King knocks away the pass and then is run into by Schrader as the pass was ahead to Lofsgaard, and Whalert again continues to dig in defensively, even on misses.
Yeah, on misses, still pressure in the basketball. Tough pass to catch there.
So this is, again, a 3A regional opener. Again, they go to Wednesday night next week. Now, the 2A schools and 1A schools play on Tuesday night. And right side, it is Cher with the basketball. Cher goes baseline, cutting through. Nice feed there to Lucan, who scores the layup on the right side. And again, even against the girl-to-girl defense, they have a smooth running offense. 45-point lead right now. We've played 3 minutes of our third quarter. As Gardner comes across the timeline, the ball is slapped out of bounds. It will stay with North Fayette Valley. Batterson in, Gardner checks out. King will check out for Whalert, and it will be Tyson coming back into the ball game. So where do you see the weakness in this Whalert team right now?
There isn't much.
Here's a steal by Tauber, by the way. Over to Cher, layup no good, but fouled by Tillerus. She'll go to the free throw line for two. Looks like they've got depth. Struggled shooting the three early in this ball game.
But responded to that, Dan. I mean, they just really have. So, are they going to match up with a couple 6-foot girls here in 3A as they go down the road? I'm not sure.
Free throw it is in and out.
Not in the region anyway.
No.
I know that, but when they get to the state, if they get to the state tournament, they're going to have to, play a little bit bigger probably than they are tonight.
And this has been quite a program they've had down here. Second free throw, no good. They missed a couple of free throws. You can nitpick at that if you want. Yeah. And the long rebound knocked out of bounds near sideline. It will go to North Fayette Valley.
They're 0 for 3 this half.
So, but yeah, you've got size. You're quick. You've got a number of girls that can handle the ball. It's going to take somebody's great effort to slow them down. And back out on top, they go in the lane. Schrader, nice over-the-top pass. Shot from the right block. No good, just rimmed out. That's what the Tiger Hawks have been looking for on that entry pass. Schrader to the free throw line for two.
Yeah, the Golden Eagles tried to three-quarter. Schrader there, able to get the entry pass in. Schrader turned, to her right hand. Got to go to the free throw line here.
Schrader, and we talked about this earlier. It's amazing how she has improved free throw shooting-wise as that one rolls over the front of the rim, rolls to the back. Shooting at a clip coming in of the season of 72% after being below 50% a season ago. Cher checks out for Whalert, and I believe that is Lucan coming back in. Second free throw, we jinxed her. It's off the back of the rim. It is no good. 1 of 2, and Tauber gets the rebound. Tauber back into the offensive end now, and she'll go baseline. Nope, looking to go baseline, but instead has to go on top to Tanny. Tanny, right side, guarded by Gardner. Wants a lay into the basket, drives in, runs into contact. The shot no good. Good straight-up defense there by Schrader. Loose ball picked up there by North Fayette Valley. Back to Tilleris. Tilleris stops in the right block, uses the left hand, but it's off the back of the rim. And then Schrader commits the foul, trying to get to the ball there as Tyson had the box-out position. And that is the fourth whistle against NFV here in this third quarter.
Yep, so 4 fouls on them, 1 just on the Whalert.
Third, by the way, on Schrader. So as one of their 2 seniors, you'd like to see Schrader and Tilleris continue to make the most of their minutes they've got on the court. And left side with the basketball is Tanny. Tanny behind the back dribble. Over to Tyson. Tyson back over on top to Tauber. Tauber left side to Tanny. Tanny's got a lane to the basket, gets to the rack, stripped on the way up, but foul. And I think the foul's on Schrader for the strip. And that's going to be the 4th foul there on Schrader, I believe.
Yes, it is.
And again, Tanny, we mentioned, 6'1", just a freshman. I don't think we can just point that out enough tonight. The type of player she is as a freshman.
Explosiveness to the rim, Dan, it's sensational.
Free throw, it is no good. She'll get another opportunity. She is certainly going to be working in her way into one of the top recruits in the state of Iowa in girls basketball as a freshman.
Ability to handle the ball and just her explosiveness off the bounce.
Second free throw on its way. It's off the back of the rim. So they've missed 5 free throws now in this third quarter.
Yep.
And the rebound pulled down there by Gardner. Schrader with those 4 fouls checks out. She's picked up 3 of them here in this third quarter. So Lofsgaard, backdoor, nice cut there to McElree. The layup, it is no good. Popped in and out. They've had a couple of nice cuts backdoor with the opportunity for 3-point plays, just not getting the shot to fall.
Nice job by McElree there. The overplay, and she went backdoor on the left-hand side.
So she has 2 here with 3:05 to go in our third quarter. Free throw, it is good. 56-13 our score. Tanny checks out. And back in there is Cher for Whalert. I would think there are 5 other players on the bench for Whalert that we will likely see them as the game goes on. Second free throw, good. So both free throws made there. And I would think for North Fayette Valley as well, you will see them play everybody in this fourth quarter of this game tonight. Right side, it is again Whalert with the basketball. Lukin trying to get to the basket. Loses the basketball on the drive in. Went off her knee, out of bounds. So there was good help defense there by Tilleris. Turnover gives it back to the Tiger Hawks.
Yeah, first turnover for the Golden Eagles this half, 3 in the game.
The other thing is about Whalert in Class 3A, they're likely going to be home every night of the postseason. Left side, Lofsgaard takes a spinning move, leaves it short, and the loose ball picked up there by Tauber. It was a tough shot. Tauber in the backcourt has to take a timeout there. Nobody there back to help her out as the Tiger Hawks look to trap. So a timeout, 2:30 to go in the third. 56-14. We'll finish that thought when we return.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
So 56-14 is our score here with 2:30 to go in our third quarter. We were talking about Whalert being home for the postseason. That's a change this year. For the regional finals, you're going to be hosting this year.
Yeah.
The higher seed.
The 3As, yeah. 1A will be in a neutral site
Right.
in 2A, but 3A, 4A, and 5A, the higher seed hosts.
So that's a change this year. So again, Whalert's comfortable in their home gymnasium. We've got music still playing as they bring the ball across the offensive end.
You want a little foot loose, Dan? Here we go.
The officials didn't even realize that. They finally said we need somebody to cut the music here. I think they figured it's going to stop when they're.
We're going to get a sub in too.
Yeah,
so Knops coming in here.
And Lukin will check out for Whalert. So, yeah, so they haven't done much wrong tonight, but kind of delayed us a little play there. So the officials return the ball to action. And again, they'll bring it left side to Tauber. Wide open, left wing for 3. Got it. They hit 1 of 8 starting from the three-point line, but they have burned the nets from the three-point line since then. And it's now 59-14, 2 minutes to go in the third. Lofsgaard in the offensive end and hands it back to Batterson. Batterson at the elbow area stops, tied up there as, again, digging in defensively is King. It'll stay down here for North Fayette Valley. But again, if you're Whalert, you don't mind that hustle at all yet.
No, you just, get you turn your back and your double teams for NFE. So.
Tanny in. Talbert checks out for Whalert. Inbounds to Lofsgaard. Lofsgaard just off the backdoor cut, looking there for Bilden. The ball deflected out of there, picked up in the hands of Bilden. It was actually off the hands there of McElroy to start. Schaefer drives in, tries to swoop in. Left-handed layup, no good. Rebound tipped out of there. Here's Whalert back on a fast break. They get it ahead to Knopp, who stops. Left side, banks it up and in. Unselfish play by King, the assist. 61-14 as we approach the 1-minute mark in our third quarter. And back out on top is Schaefer. Schaefer guarded there by King. And looking for Lofsgaard. Lofsgaard outside the right lane, leans in. The shot, no good. Rebound deflected out of there. Loose ball in the court. Batterson down there along with Tyson. It is a jump ball, and it will go back to Whalert with a minute to go.
Yeah, contact there. Lofsgaard was trying to create contact. Didn't get as much as she thought. Kind of an errant shot there from 4 feet away.
Lofsgaard checks out. Thompson comes in for North Fayette Valley as we're inside the final 45 seconds with the clock moving here in our third quarter. Tanny left side with the basketball. Behind the back dribble. Stops and will hand it back to Knopp, who's got a lane to the basket. In front of it. Takes the little leaner. It's off the back of the rim, but Knopp gets the rebound to fall right back into her hands. King drives in, loses the ball and the drive in, and it goes out of bounds back to North Fayette Valley. 20 seconds and counting. Tiger Hawks can quickly get off the last shot here if they can.
Yep, pressure in the backcourt.
And despite a moving clock, Whalert has put up 11 points in this quarter. 11-3, they've outscored North Fayette Valley. There's a reach-in foul. It's committed there by King, but
that's a good foul actually because the clock keeps rolling.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
they can't get the ball in.
And with 5 seconds to go, our official here is, I think, the clock is wound out here, and I think their third quarter is going to come to an end. Our official blew the whistle, but we got a timeout taken, maybe.
No, I don't know. Vaughn Grimm didn't signal timeout.
All right, it's the end of the third quarter. It may not have been pretty, but we're at the end of the third quarter anyway. 61-14, I guess, as we go to the fourth.
Getting to the age of 55 may have earned you wisdom, but Central State Bank thinks you should get something more, like a checking account that earns you interest. We believe you've earned the right to avoid fees for ATM and debit cards, wire transfers, cashier checks, and insufficient funds transfers. Call or visit Central State Bank today and ask about our Classic 55 checking. It's time you've got what you earned. Central State Bank, member FDIC.
NFE Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Loomis Plumbing and Heating in West Union, Maple Crest Campus in Fayette, North Fayette Valley Community Coalition Elgin, Bank First in West Union, helping you save time and money, member FDIC, Gunderson Palmer Lutheran Hospital and Clinics, Rockwire Appliance and TV, the home of quality service with the lowest price guaranteed in Prairie du Chien, Waukon, Decorah, and Viroqua, Elkader Chiropractic Center, Dr. Jamie Hammersland, Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon, Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa, and Rivals Inc. Custom gear, screen printing, embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. So yeah, it's the fourth quarter, 61-14. Our official blew the whistle as the clock was winding down, but decided, the quarter should have ended anyway, and it goes to North Fayette Valley to start the fourth. Batterson out there, left side, built in deep left corner for three, entered out short. McElroy, Thompson, along with Schaefer out there for the Tiger Hawks as we start the fourth quarter. In the lane, Thompson, the ball knocked away. Loose ball picked up by Batterson. Batterson off the left block will bring it back out on top. And Tanny knocks it away and has a fast break opportunity. Tanny drives in right side, scores the layup, fouled for some reason. Count the basket, and it's a three-point opportunity.
Yeah,
at that point, Bilden called for the foul, but Tanny had that ball up and in before the foul.
Yeah, tough situation there. Late whistle after the shot. Should go to the line for one more.
Scher, Tauber, Tanny, King, and also out there is Lucan. That's the starting five out there for the Whalert Golden Eagles. Free throw is good, so she completes the three-point play. And again, it is 64-14, a 50-point lead for fourth-ranked Whalert. As 7 minutes left in our ball game. So we thought maybe they'd go to the bench a little earlier. We'll see you here as that ball is deflected away at center court. And they are at least going to take out Tanny at this moment in the ball game as number 2 comes in, Peyton Knopp. And we'll see how things kind of play out the rest of this fourth quarter. Inbounds to Schaefer. Schaefer has it right side, tries to drive along the baseline and loses it out of bounds. It'll go back to Dubuque Whalert. Case there with Schaefer. And again, this is a step up for her as a sophomore. That type of pressure just ran out of room along the baseline. So here back in the offensive end, right side Knopp has a lane to the basket. Nobody picked her up and misses the shot. Hangs on the rim, then slides off left side. The ball knocked out of bounds off of Whalert. It goes back to North Fayette Valley. So our first, a little deeper into the bench now here. Ella Kennedy will make her first appearance of the night for the Golden Eagles as Cher calling it a night. I would think at this point be done for the night.
Yeah, I would think her and Taney are done.
Tanny has checked out into the game for them as well. Is Tauber back in there? So left side, Gardner takes a tough contested shot, banked it well long. Rebound pulled away underneath by Knopp, but it's knocked away off the hands of Knopp as Tilleris challenged her down low. It'll stay down here off the right side of the basket.
Yeah, good job by Tilleris keeping that ball alive and off of the Golden Eagles.
And again, it will be Gardner inbounds to Lofsgaard. Lofsgaard on the right wing and goes over top, gets it to Schrader. Post-up shot from the right block, no good, but fouled by King. They've had some success getting the ball down low to Schrader on the block a couple of times this second half.
Yeah, they're trying to front Schrader there on the block. A nice entry pass by Lofsgaard. Schrader goes to the line for two.
And with 5:38 to go here in our fourth quarter. So Schrader, free throw on its way, and it is good. 64-15 our score. Again, we were 4 minutes in. It was 7-2, and type of ball game you thought, all right, going okay. Whalert cranked up the pressure, led 19-4 at the end of one, and then just a dominant second quarter when they put up 31 points. Schrader makes the second free throw, and it's 64-16 now here as Hannah Schrader finishing off as a senior. King, right side, baseline, that's Kennedy, 15-footer, it is good. Well, doesn't change too much off the bench, does it?
Nope.
Kennedy scores the basket there. And it's now 66-16, back to a 50-point lead. And Schrader trying to back her way right side to Tilleris. Tilleris drives into the lane, gets there, takes the shot, banks it long, got into the middle of the lane, shot no good, and the rebound goes off the hands of Whalert off the left side. It'll stay down here. And again, Whalert going a little deeper into their bench. Tauber going to call it a night.
Yep, Jenna Knack into the game here.
And Knack is a freshman as well. And Knack, by the way, has not scored a point this year. Meanwhile, inbounds to Schrader, who tumbles to the court. Strong move off the left side. It is short. She was fouled going up for the shot. And Schrader back to the free throw line for two.
Nice out-of-bounds play there to get Schrader isolated on the left block and got body contact and gets her two shots at the free throw line.
So we still have Schrader heading to the free throw line, looking to add on here. The foul was called there on Knack. Free throw there off the back of the rim, rolls off to the left. And Schrader will have another opportunity. Want to remind you our tournament coverage continues Monday night with our boys opener, and it will be Starmont at Central. Free throw there off the front of the rim, rolls to the back. It is good. Tuesday night, more girls action, MFL Marmac and Beckman. And that will be in Monona. Both those games start at 7 o'clock. We'll have them on KCTN FM 100, live video streamed as well on KCTN.com. Kennedy left side to, once again, Knopp. And now that is driving right side. That is Knack. Right-handed layup. It's up and in. There's her first points of the season. 68-17. It's a freshman into the scoring column for Whalert. 4.5 to go.
Yeah, got to her right hand. Was able to score there right in the middle of the lane.
Meanwhile, North Fayette Valley turns the ball over in the offensive end. Into the game for North Fayette Valley. Isla Steins, a freshman, into the ball game. Meanwhile, Kennedy right side to King. King open right side for three off the front of the rim. Long rebound tracked down by Knopp on the near side. Knopp reverses it right side to King. 4-minute mark. King lane to the basket. Swoops in. Left-handed layup. It is too strong. And then Tilleris had the hands on the ball, and she was fouled from behind by, once again, Knack. And the ball goes back there to, once again, North Fayette Valley. Our official stopped play because Bilden checked in, and the official wanted to make sure that we get them into the ball game. He wanted to make sure he got the foul in there.
Report the foul first, then they'll let them come in after that.
And King checking out, and into the ball game for them will be back in there is Cher, and also Gardner checking out for North Fayette Valley as Lofsgaard has re-entered the ball game, and just working on the final score here down the stretch. Lofsgaard drives baseline, reverses it left side to Bilden, knocked away there on the cross-court pass there to Cher, knocked it away out of bounds. Whalert, again, going a little deeper into their bench. It will be Lukin checking out. They have a couple of girls still on the bench yet. Number 10 into the ball game, Addie Splinter. She is a freshman as well. And they'll take it off the left side of the basket. Inbounds to Lofsgaard in the middle of the lane takes a tough contested shot. Got it to roll over the rim. A lot of pressure there defensively. Muscled it up and in. 68-19 now our score. And Scher into the offensive end. Back over right side to Knopp. Knopp able to work it back to Kennedy in the lane. Looking down low again to Knack. Knack shot no good there. Good straight up defense by Schrader. The ball goes out of bounds. But they say last touch by North Fayette Valley. Lofsgaard touched the ball.
Yeah, she picked it up before the ball actually was out of bounds, and then she was standing out.
I think she believed the ball was maybe off of the hands of a Whalert shooter that time.
Yeah, and I don't know that the ball hit out of bounds until she touched it.
So Lofsgaard checks out. Also, Tilleris checks out, as does, as well as Schrader, the two seniors for North Fayette Valley. As we approach the 2-minute mark. And right side taking a deep three. Kennedy got it! So again off the bench, Kennedy has hit 2 shots, and they just continue to excel in all phases of the game.
Yeah, their bench players play well together too.
And it's certainly an unorthodox shot by Kennedy, but she's 2 for 2. Batterson tried to go on top. It's knocked away near side. So we'll talk with Coach Chris Spiegler from Dubuque Whalert and also talk with North Fayette Valley coach Jared Tilleris as well. And that'll be during our post-game show. Meanwhile, for it is Whalert clearing their bench, and they're going to take a timeout. We'll take this break with them as well. 1:37 to go. Whalert on their way, leading 71-19.
Hey, Justin Birdnow here from Birdnow Chevrolet in Monona. I want to take a moment to wish all the local athletes good luck during their game. You have worked incredibly hard, and it shows during each game. Myself and the entire Birdnow Chevrolet Monona team is wishing you all that you do your best and good luck.
Welcome back. Quick 30-second timeout taken by Dubuque Whalert. And again, now you've got 5 new players on the court, so we'll try to pass along. I believe everybody has played in this ball game tonight. We'll try to pass along. I believe Madeline Maroney, she is a freshman who has not scored a point this season for Whalert into the ball game. And let's see. I believe
Evelyn Adams as well.
Number 24 is Adams. She is a freshman who also has not scored a point this season. 90 seconds left in the ballgame. Schaefer flips up the ball, driving in. Oh, they're going to wave it off. Somehow she flipped it up outside the lane, got it to go in, but she traveled, and that would have been a tough horse shot to hit.
I would have let it go as an official. Yeah, 1:20 left. I didn't see too many extra steps there.
Right side in the lane. The neck goes in the corner to, once again, a Splinter. Splinter back left side. So the ball knocked away. Batterson diving on the floor, able to pick it up there. Unable to control it, though, and it's finally pulled away by Knack, and then Knack is fouled. As we go inside a minute, it's only the second foul to go here. Great to see that hustle by Batterson there for North Fayette Valley.
Get on the floor. Yep. Stay gritty.
And again, I think that's one thing that Coach Tellers will be pleased with this ball game tonight. There is the effort has been there for 4 quarters. The opponent tonight is just, overly matched is the best way to say it. Inbounds, left side, the jump shot there by Splinter. Shot no good, but Splinter fouled. She'll go to the free throw line for 2, and the clock stops with 34.9 seconds to go. Thompson with the foul. Tiger Hawks, again, only dressing a total of 10 girls tonight. It's a team that, starting this season, free throw on its way, it's off the, missed the left side there, grazed maybe the rim, started to have this season here without Lexi McGowan early in the season.
Yeah, lost her in the first game, and that was tough to overcome.
Yep. Lost a ball handler, scorer for you as well. Second free throw, it's off the back of the rim, it is no good, and Thompson gets the rebound. So the game going to come to an end here in Whalert. And back out on top, Batterson. See if we can get another Tiger Hawk into the scoring column here. Left side, Schaefer wants to drive in, gets to the right side, flips it up high off the backboard. The shot no good, though. And as cool as the last shot one, that one would have been even cooler. But back in the offensive end, it is Whalert across the timeline and Maroney. Maroney, 10 seconds to go. You hear Coach Tiller saying, don't foul. Let's let this game come to an end. They'll draw out the clock with Splinter, and it will be Whalert, the 4th-ranked team in Class 3A, and they steamroll the first 3A opponent they have seen all season. Whalert, the team to beat in this region. They're impressive. They defeat North Fayette Valley by a final score of 71-19. With the win, the Golden Eagles improved to 16-5. Tiger Hawks close the season 16-6. Break. When we return, game stats, coaching interviews. Your post-game show is coming up. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping are proud supporters of all of our local high school sports teams. We want to wish everyone the best of luck on their season. We are here for all your tax, payroll, and bookkeeping needs. Give us a call at 563-245-2154. Again, that number is 563-245-2154. Thank you from Kurt and Ann at Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping, located in downtown Elkader.
TNT Power Sports sells and services all makes and models of UTVs and ATVs. We have a nice selection of clean used units available along with new units. Contact Brian, Sawyer, or Tracy for your next UTV or ATV purchase. To keep your UTV or ATV in top-notch condition for work or play, schedule your service work with Brian or Nathan by calling 563-245-1100 or stop into TNT Power Sports north of Elkader on Highway 13 for all your sales or service work.
Experience high-speed fiber internet through Neat's fiber optic network with speeds now available up to 1 gig in and around Monona, Luena, St. Olaf, Farmersburg, and Postville. Don't forget, you no longer need to carry a phone line when you subscribe to internet in one of Neat's Freedom Plans. For more information on how to upgrade your services and the best pricing, visit NEITEL.com or call today 877-638-2122. Neat, connecting you now.
Epic Wear. Get personalized clothing for your school, your team, family, friends, business, or any event. Epic Wear has a huge range of customizable apparel, trophies, and awards. They offer free design help or design your own apparel at getepicwear.com, and you can even set up a free website for your fundraiser. Epic Wear, walk on. Call 563-568-2301 to place your order today.
People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
Scooter's Coffee in Manchester offers a variety of coffees, smoothies, blenders, and breakfast food products served all day long. Scooter's Coffee offers fast and friendly service, too. In a hurry? Use the Scooter's Coffee app to order, pay, and earn rewards. Simply stop at the drive-thru window and pick up your order. Scooter's Coffee is open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. We look forward to seeing you at Scooter's Coffee in Manchester.
This is Dr. Jessica Wilkie, along with Dr. Foey, Dr. Bruner, and our staff here at Family Dentistry Associates of Monona. We are honored to sponsor winter sports and activities for the area schools. We're here to help keep those smiles healthy by providing all areas of general dentistry for children and adults, including same-day crowns, Invisalign, dentures, and implants. We thank our patients for their loyalty for the last 40 years and welcome new patients to join our dental family. Call us at 563-539-4651.
NFV Girls Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Bruns & James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona. Furniture Showcase and Old Wine, lighting showroom, flooring, furniture, and window treatments. Bacon Concrete in Postville. Car Auto Group online at karautogroup.com. Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah. The Luena Savings Bank, member FDIC. Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader. Clayton County Recycling in Monona. Myers Auto Service in Monona. And by TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont. Welcome back once again here to Dubuque. It is Whalert victorious by a final score of 71-19. As the Eagles are 16-5. North Fayette Valley 6-16, by the way, is what they closed the season. And we'll talk with North Fayette Valley basketball coach Jared Tilleris coming up in just a bit. We'll also hopefully talk to Whalert head coach Chris Bigler as well, as her team is victorious. It was 7-2, 4 minutes into this ball game, and we knew that the Tigers' goal, the Tigerhawks' goal, was to keep this game if they could, into the 30s, upper 30s, 40-point range, and the tempo of the ball game was going the way you wanted it to go. And even at the end of one, it was 19-4, and obviously North Fayette Valley then saw Dubuque Whalert get out of their 1-2-2 press and go girl to girl, which really turned this game around on its head. I mean, It ended up being a 12-2 run to close the first quarter, and then They struggled shooting in the first quarter, but man, they put up 31 points in the second quarter, leaving no doubt Coach Wiley.
Yeah, I think you hit it right on the head there, Dan, with the whole switching defenses. They were in the 1-2-2. Obviously, North Fayette Valley and Coach Childress had practiced that. I'd seen that on tape against Cedar Falls last week. But then when they switched to man-to-man and just the sheer athleticism and physicality took over there in that second quarter, and it was quite a run.
All right, let's go through the individual totals. Let's start first off with Whalert.
Yeah, for Whalert, they were led by Emily Tanny. She had 24 points on 9 of 12 shooting. And then they had Lucy Lucan with 12 points. They had Claire King with 8 points. Don't want to forget Ruth Tabor for 12 points. Ella Kennedy, 5 points. Peyton Knopp, 6 points. Then they had people off the bench like Cameron Tyson had 4 points. And then Celia Scher had 4 points. And Jenna Knack had 2 points off the bench late in the game.
Yeah, so that freshman is good as advertised. Team totals for Whalert?
Yeah, we had, apologize for this, but 7 for 18 in the second half. And in the first half, they were 18 for 34, so 25 for 52, just under 50% shooting. The one down spot, I would say, is free throw shooting. In the second half, they were 1 for 8 from the free throw line.
Yeah, and again, that's if they get in a close ball game, they know that's going to be huge. Totals now for North Fayette Valley in this ball game.
Yeah, they were led by Hannah Schrader, 1 for 6 from the field, but 5 for 7 from the free throw line. Shot above her average there at the free throw line. She had 7. Maddie Lofsgaard had 6 points on 2 for 10 shooting, and then 2 free throws, 2 for 2 there. Peyton McElry had 2 points as well. And then Addie Thompson off the bench had 4 points. Cassie Tilleris, another senior, was 1 for 4 from the field and 2 for 2 from the line for 4 points. Totals as far for North Fayette Valley are 4 for 29 for 14%.
And again, there was nothing easy offensively in this ball game tonight. Turnovers obviously were a big factor in this ball game, which that was your concern coming in.
Yeah, they had 19 turnovers in the first half. Obviously, with the running clock, they didn't have as many opportunities for steals, and they didn't see quite the pressure. So they only had 6 turnovers in the second half, but there's 25 turnovers, extra opportunities for the Golden Eagles, when they're shooting 52 times and you're only shooting 29 times.
Absolutely.
That's a huge difference.
So we'll take a quick break. When we return, we'll be joined by North Fayette Valley basketball coach Jared Tilleris. When our postgame show continues, Whalert victorious 71-19. Back with more after this.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit realfarmersrealfoodrealmeat.com.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Brown's family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Brown's family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Brown's is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
NFV Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, Elgin, and Wadena, member FDIC, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville, Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg and Elkader, Ground Logs and Lumber in Elkader. Timber is a crop, harvest wisely. St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, and Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg. Welcome back to Dubuque. Our postgame show continues. We're joined by North Fayette Valley girls basketball coach Jared Tilleris. Coach, first off here, you knew coming in the challenge you guys faced, but the start of the ball game, I don't think you're disappointed with how things went early part of the game.
No, I thought we hadn't played 1-3-1 all year. Tried to come up with something new. They could surround the perimeter with all those shooters. Wanted to be able to get to them. And, for the first 4.5, it did bother them a little bit. They didn't make some shots that were open, but we were able to cover them up. But, yeah, the start of the ball game is exactly what we wanted.
Obviously, you got them out of their 1-2-2 pressure defense, but that led them to their athleticism really becoming a difference.
Yeah, we knew it was coming. They're the fourth-rated team in the state for a reason. I look over at that wall over there. They play in that Mississippi Valley. They see a good opponent every night in, night out. You can tell that group has played a lot of ball together. They just kind of know where everybody's going to be at any given moment. And they're just athletic 1 through 5, and we had trouble with it.
Well, and obviously it was a big deficit at the half there, but I still think you like the effort your kids played with here for 4 quarters.
We talked about at halftime, said, hey, you don't have to prove people wrong. You have to prove to yourself that you belong. We had 16 minutes left in the season. You're right, we did not quit. We kept playing. Continued to do the right things, got some open looks, and that's a credit to our girls. They didn't quit.
And obviously you're able to get the ball inside a little more in the second half. Hannah Schrader led you with 7 points.
Yeah, I mean, that's where we have to go. We're not a great shooting team from the perimeter, so we always have to work inside out. Had some struggles to get it to her at the start, and that's why we struggle. But when we do get it to her, we knew she had an advantage tonight. And she got to the foul line, and to her credit, from her freshman year till now, she's made a big leap at the foul line, and that's just what it is.
All right, Maddie Lofsgaard had 6 points, and she really has continued to develop as a different role player for you.
Yeah, tough for her. Super proud of her, kind of taking over that ball handler role that she probably wasn't supposed to be or probably isn't going to be. Trying to be that leader, floor general as a junior. Super proud of her. Just continuing to try to do the right things, and it's not always pretty at times, I tell her, but she doesn't quit.
All right, tell me about your 2 seniors. Cassie Tilleris, you obviously know quite well. Hannah Schrader as well. She's been in the program a number of years as well. Tell me about those 2 kids.
Yeah, two very different kids. Hannah, probably a 3-year starter, I think. A kid that sometimes I think I get a little frustrated with, and she probably gets frustrated with me, want a little more out of her. But she'll tell me that basketball is not her first love, and that's okay. But when she's out there, she gave it, for her all, for the most part. And she did. She made some leaps and bounds from freshman year. Wasn't quite sure she was going to stick it out this year, but I'm glad she did. She helped us immensely, as always. And then the other one, Cassie Tilleris, again, she lives in my house. So she just a worker. Doesn't stop. Won't say anything, vocally leader, but just always doing the right thing on and off the basketball floor. And if I look back, she was never my basketball player growing up. She didn't want anything to do with it. And then she decided to try. And a credit to her, I think from her freshman year till her senior year, she made a nice little player out of herself.
Yeah, absolutely. So I know, Coach, you played this year without Lexi McGowan. You've got some guards coming back here. I think you're again, you figure you'll be improved next season.
Yeah, we're gonna miss the size of Hannah, but if we can get Lexi back with ball handling and take some of that pressure off Maddie a little bit, we're gonna be perimeter oriented. But I'm looking forward to what we have going forward.
All right, Coach, thanks again for joining us throughout this season. Look forward to catching up with you the next year.
Yes, thanks a lot, Dan, for the coverage as always.
You mentioned North Fayette Valley basketball coach Jared Tilleris on this Tiger Hawk program. We're going to continue our post-game show right here, and kind enough to wait for us is Whalert head coach Chris Spiegler, so we'll talk with Coach Spiegler as well, as Waukon has defeated Olwine tonight by a final score of 56-46. Waukon victorious. And so that's who Whalert will face in the next round. Our post-game show continues. We're joined once again by Whalert head coach Chris Spiegler. Coach, first off here, obviously you can talk about all the offensive numbers, but defensively, switching to girl-girl defense early in this ballgame really turned things around for you guys.
Yes, it did. We were trying to do what we typically do is a 1-2-2 zone. and it wasn't working as well, so we thought.
We'll move the microphone a little closer to you. There we go. That's all right.
Yeah, so we switched to the man-to-man, and we figured we could put enough good pressure and turn them over, and that obviously is what happened.
All right.
And create the offense. So we said our defense creates our offense. So.
And obviously that was a big factor. You put up 31 points in the second quarter.
Yeah, that's a lot, isn't it? That's a pretty good. We had 19 in the first quarter too, just like we did last Tuesday. But the second quarter, we didn't put ourselves in a hole, so we took off and. I didn't realize it was 31, but I guess that's what happens when 31 and 19 is 50. So
yeah, so certainly a dominant first half set the tone for you guys. But even with that big lead, I think you liked how your kids played the second half.
We did. We just, we told them at halftime it's 0-0. We just have to continue to push, and you got to play good defense. You got to just stay, each possession is. We talked about the mindset of whatever bad happens in the first, whatever play you had, go to the next play and just keep giving energy and effort.
All right, led once again by your freshman, Emily Taney, 24 points in this ball game.
Yeah, she's something, isn't she?
Yeah.
She's a player. So, and she creates things for herself and she creates things for other kids because she draws a lot of attention.
And obviously 24 points to lead you, but the supporting cast, this is what's made you so strong. Lucy Lukin with a dozen. Ruth Tauber had a dozen.
Yeah, that's awesome. Lucy really needed to step up for us. She's not. She's had some, she's had shots that are just like rimming in and out, so it was really nice for us to see her hit that 3 for us because she can shoot, just hasn't not been as effective lately, but yeah, we really needed that from her. And Ruth Tauber's just steady. She's a lefty that she just does a lot of things that go unnoticed, and then all of a sudden she just makes, hits some shots, plays against the big post. She can play the point position as a defender and an offensive player, and then, because of our size, we put her on the big posts.
All right. Also, Claire King, solid floor game for you with 8 points as well.
Oh, yeah. And Claire, she's tougher than nails. That girl is, she's not very big, but she is aggressive. She's put a ton of time into the game, and you can just see it. Her ball handling skills are outstanding. Attacks the basket well. Some of them didn't drop, but she does, they'll drop for us. And she hits threes when she needs to hit threes, but she's a great defender for us, too.
All right, now you play Waukon.
Yes.
Waukon beat Old Wine tonight, 56-46. Know anything about them?
Nothing. Nope. We're going to play one game at a time. We look at a few scores, but yep, we'll start working on them tonight and in a couple days here and get ready for them for Wednesday.
Yeah, you host them Wednesday night there, Coach. We want to thank you for joining us on our post-game show. Good luck to you guys there.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You betcha. Again, Whalert, Whalert softball coach because we've been down here twice for softball, but Whalert girls basketball coach. Once again, Chris Spiegler talking things over there about her Golden Eagle team victorious tonight by a final score of 71-19. So Whalert basketball advancing to Wednesday night. Waukon victorious over Old Wine tonight, 56-46. We're joined again by Coach Mark Wiley. Coach, again, coming in, this is what everybody will tell you. Well, this is what you figured was probably going to happen in this ball game. But still some positive things for North Fayette Valley in this ball game. I like the way the game started for them. I like the fact that they played hard for 4 quarters, regardless of what the score was.
Yeah, and you said it to Dan, to Coach Chillers that they were prepped. They were ready to go. They were only down 7-2. Took a timeout. Coach Chillers did, and Golden Eagles switched to the man-to-man defense and said, we're going to make you put the ball on the floor, and that's exactly what North Fayette Valley wasn't ready for. That pressure defense. They really struggle with handling the basketball when it's girl-to-girl, and they took advantage of that, found transition buckets, and then, like I said, I'll give you the stats there, but 1 for 9 in the first quarter the Golden Eagles were from beyond the arc, but then the second quarter I think they were 5 for 12, so they just really lit up the scoreboard.
Had 3 in a row in the second quarter, which it was lights out from that point. The game, they had just taken control and were on their way. Meanwhile, for Whalert, again, you're 4th ranked in Class 3A. You mentioned this earlier. This is the first 3A team they have played this season. This is a team that looks as good as anybody in 3A.
Well, they're battle tested. I mean, you look at the Mississippi Valley, and they're playing Iowa City West, who's the best ranked team in their region. Cedar Rapids Xavier at 4A. You got North Liberty Lightning. You got up and down the Mississippi Valley. So, their record may not be 21-0 or 22-0 now, but they're battle tested, and that goes a long ways. You want to play against good competition, and they play against some of the best in the state.
All right, thanks for filling in for us tonight. Great job. Good to be working with you again.
Really good to be here, Dan. Thanks for the opportunity.
You betcha. So again, our final score, Whalert advancing by a final score of 71-19 over North Fayette Valley as they advance into the regional semifinal on Wednesday night. Tigerhawks close the season 6-16. Once again, our thanks to Jameson Tilleris for running our camera in this the camera show tonight for us down here at Dubuque Whalert. Also thanks to Cassie Mussman for running our studio show. For Coach Mark Wiley, I'm Dan Behrens. For a complete recap of tonight's ball game, highlight scores, and more, go to KCTN.com, click on the Sports tab. This has been a presentation of KCTN FM 100 Sports.
At Freedom Bank, we're proud to cheer on the hometown athletes who give it their all. You'll see us in the stands, on the sidelines, and throughout our communities, supporting the players, coaches, and families who make Northeast Iowa a great place to call home. Whether it's on the field or in your financial life, we're here to help you reach your goals. Visit us in Elkader, Monona, Postville, or Waukon and experience the difference of a 100% employee-owned community bank. Freedom Bank, we empower success.